Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. I hope you are having a great day. Mine, as you can see, is going fantastic. So today, I want to specially welcome all of you that are new to my channel, and for those who are my special subscribers, my special people, my fans. I hope you are enjoying my videos. I hope you like what you're watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to click on the like button. And please, for those of you who are new, please don't forget to subscribe. Please, I beg you. Today, our topic is a total TMI video. So please, if you're not a woman, a mother of a childbearing age, a pregnant mom, a girl who is aspiring to be a mom tomorrow, who is planning to go into labor or go into the delivery room, please, or if you're a husband that wants to watch it, good and fine. But please, this video is not for children. I've warned you, you've been warned. So please, let's continue. Okay, today we're going to be talking about childbirth. What they don't tell you in the labor room, what they don't tell you about delivery, childbirth, and labor in general. First of all, I'm going to start with I want you to get over the fact that everybody is going to see your vagina. Yes. If you are that shy person and you are thinking when you are about to give birth, you say, the doctors are not going to see me, I'm not going to open my leg for them. My dear, get over that fact, because everybody, all the nurses, the attendants, everybody on duty that day are going to see your vagina. That is just the plain truth. In fact, there will come a time when that contraction will be persistent, when it will be worse. In fact, you open it, you will remove your clothes, you will be the one begging them, come and see it, come and remove this baby from me. I remember when I gave birth to my first baby. Before I gave birth, when I was pregnant, I was like, no male doctor is going to see me. Me, I'm going to specially talk to the nurses. They are going to be the one who will take my delivery. But when the time came for the delivery, believe me, I opened that leg for everybody. I didn't care who was watching. I didn't care who was even taking the delivery. Because when the contraction is coming, when it's fast, my dear, you won't even think about anything. Your own, at that point, the only thing you are praying for is you and your God. You're telling God, please help me to bring this baby out. Help me deliver this baby. Because that labor, that pain at that point, it's the stage, it has gone beyond you. I don't think anybody planned it. That to tell you about is the urge to poop. You might have that urge to poop during delivery, because during when your contractions is coming, you feel you it's just like the contraction, you can relate it to having urge, like when you want to poop. That stage, like when you go to the toilet and you want to poop, you know the way the poop is coming and it's pushing you. That's how the baby pushes you. In fact, there are times the doctors will say, madam, don't push, my dear, the baby is the one pushing me. I'll be like, I'm not the one pushing, it's the baby pushing me now. There are times you might have that urge to poop. Just go ahead and poop. Don't worry, nobody's going to stop you from pooing. In fact, so many of us poo in the delivery room. Yes, we do it, but there's no shyness. The nurses will pack it. It's a normal thing to them at that point. They don't even think about it anymore. Do you understand? So please, they don't tell you this, but this is something that happens. So when it comes, just take it as normal thing. So when the urge is coming, my dear, just go with the flow. If it comes, good. If it doesn't come, like there are times you might poop, there are times you might not poop. You have the urge, but you don't know if you are going to poop or you're not going to poop. But for me, I've never actually pooped, but I've had stories of several women who pooped while the baby was coming out at the same time. But don't worry about that. It doesn't stop your baby from coming out. All you are thinking about at that point is your beautiful bouncing baby to come out. Okay, and that's what they don't tell you is that you might look swollen after delivery. Some women don't look swollen during pregnancy. Like there are women who their limbs, their leg is looking so swollen, their nose, their face, everywhere is looking swollen during pregnancy, and then after they give birth, you see all those things come down. You see they come back to shape, they are looking more beautiful. But there are women who don't look swollen during pregnancy, but after they give birth, I don't know if it's because of the drip they give you during pregnancy, during delivery, I don't really know. But some women, you see, after they've given birth, that's when you see that they are now looking so swollen, and you are like, what's happening? but don't worry, just give yourself time. That swollenness is going to come down. Yes. And another thing they don't tell you about is that poop you poop after delivery. That's for women that had episiotomy during delivery. For me, I had it for my last baby, my third baby. When I gave birth to him, they had to have some stitches. He told me, and when they saw me, when the nurse sewed the place back, when the nurse sewed the place back, in fact, it was another journey. It was as if I've not given birth. I've given birth, yes, but that one I don't want to talk about that now. I'm going to talk about that in another video about his delivery, but watch out for that video. But for now, we're talking about, let's just talk about this. Okay, so the one thing they don't tell you is urge to poop is a different drama entirely after giving birth. That's when you've finally given birth, you've had your baby, you've gone home. That poop, that first poop after delivery is a journey entirely. In fact, the first time I pooped after giving birth to my baby, let me say not the first and the second baby, because those ones were normal delivery, I didn't have any issues. But the third boy, when I gave birth to him, I had episiotomy, and the tear, in fact, I couldn't walk, I couldn't close my legs, I don't even know how to stay, I don't know how to sit down, I couldn't squat, I couldn't sit, I just didn't know how to do. At that point in time, I didn't know how to take care of my body. In fact, my body was just foreign to me. And then I was not hearing stories, I heard stories, and I read about pooing, you know, the pain it comes with, and some books I read even told me that the stitches might tear during pooing, and I was like, what am I going to do? And for me though, what I did was I started taking oranges just to soften my poops. But in the hospital, some doctors give you what to soften your poop, so you can ask for it. That's if you have a tear during delivery, make sure you ask for something to soften your poop, so that when you are pooing, it won't give you you won't have this nightmare that I had, this fear that I had. You know, just know that is easy. Take it like that. It's easy. In fact, the day I pooped, it was a story on its own. I was like, why am I even afraid of this thing? It's not just poop that I just pooped now. I pooped and there was nothing. I didn't have any tea, I didn't have any pain. But the fear of that poop, you know, some people don't know about it, and they end up going to the toilet to poo without taking any poop softener, and it tears their stitches, and I don't know. But for me, I took oranges and poop softener, and it helped me a lot. So remember to do that when next. That I'm not praying for you to have a tear, but in case your baby is as big as mine and you have a tear, just try to take a poop softener before pooing that first poop. It helps a lot. And something else they don't tell you again is the sex after you've given birth. Yes, you know, for me, I will advise you to at least take 6 weeks to give your body to heal. Give your body time to heal. Because if you don't give your body time to heal, you end up going back to the hospital, and that's not a good thing. Believe me, that is not a good thing. It's better for you to take the time, allow your body to heal before doing anything. Yes, we all love sex, but for me, in fact, after I gave birth, I didn't want to hear anything about sex. Sex was a different story entirely. It was something I didn't want to hear about. But I ended up doing it. And the first time, yes, it was painful, but you know, I had to talk to my chairman and we used some lubricants, and it was okay. After that, the enjoyment started coming. Okay, so please remember to use lubrication. That's if, you know, after you've given birth, there are a lot of women that complains about this. You tend to be dry down there. In fact, that fear of having sex after giving birth, especially when you had a tear while giving birth, or if it was CS you gave birth to, you just, I don't know, you just have to give yourself time to heal, so that rump will not disrupt your body. You know, your body will tell you when it's ready. For me, I was skeptical about having sex at first. It took me at least 6-7 weeks before I actually did it. Yes, I was afraid. I was thinking, won't my stitches tear again? Won't this happen? Won't that happen? Won't I be swollen again? I hope I won't have any infection. But thank God, when I did it, I think I was already healed by then. So, and that thing they don't tell you is things don't always go as planned as you think. You might plan, you might have a lot of plans that, okay, during my delivery, my husband is going to be in the delivery room, my mother is going to be in the delivery room to help out. This is the special doctor I have, and he's going to be there. Things don't go as planned during delivery. Believe me, it doesn't go as planned, because at that point when your baby is coming out, the doctor you are thinking you have on call that is going to take your delivery might not be on call at that day. Your husband might not be at home, your mother might not be close, your phone might be off. So just be prepared mentally that anything that happens, I will go with the flow. Don't give yourself BP. BP is not good during childbirth. Don't give yourself BP. Just calm down. You can work it out. You can do it. As far as I can do it, you can do it. Do you understand me? You can do it. Forget that fear. Forget that thing that people tell you. Forget all these midwives folklore. Forget about it. You can do it. Yes. Childbirth is as easy as anything. Yes, it's hard though, but it's easy. Because when your bundle of joy comes out, the fun, the joy, you forget about all these things we are talking about. You forget about all this pain we are talking about. Believe me. And that thing they don't tell you is you might look very, very fat after childbirth. That fatness, it doesn't go away easily. That belly fat, it doesn't go down easily. Some women will lie to you. They will tell you, after I gave birth 6 weeks later, my stomach, my tummy went back flat. It's a lie. It will still come back up. In fact, when I gave birth, they asked me, tie your stomach. In fact, there was nothing I didn't wear. I used so many body magic, what's not, just to make my stomach flat. But it didn't flat. After all the stress of not eating much, they said don't eat much, don't do this, don't do that. I did it, and if you look at my tummy, it's big. It's not that big per se, but it's not very flat. But I like it. I like it. Believe me, I like it. Some women they don't want to be fat, they don't want to look fat, but it's something of joy for me. For me, I feel happy whenever I look at my stomach. I feel like I didn't believe I could be able to give birth to 3 children. And look at me today, I've given birth to 3 children. Small me can give birth to 3 children. It's a sign. It's a good sign for me. To me, I don't know for you, but I want to tell you that after giving birth, forget that fatness, forget anything, forget that belly fat, forget anything anybody's going to tell you about it. It's your body. You have to love your body. If you don't love your body, nobody's going to help you to love it. At a time, I was feeling okay when I first gave birth to my first baby. When I had that belly fat, I was feeling okay. My husband might not like me because my stomach was fat. I was feeling insecure. But after talking to him, I found out that he doesn't even care about the belly fat. He was just excited that I was able to give birth to a baby for him. And after having that talk, I found out if this man doesn't have any problem with this belly fat, why am I having problems with it? If you are the kind of person that your husband has a problem with it, I don't stop you from doing exercise. Like for me, I'm very, very lazy when it comes to exercise. I can do it today. I'm not consistent. I will do today. Tomorrow I'm not doing it. Next tomorrow I do it, and I'm not consistent. So I cannot say I'm good at exercise. It's just that my stomach just goes down on its own. When it's time for that belly fat to go down, it will go down. Believe me, it will go down. It will not remain as big and bloated as it looks like. Immediately after you just give birth, don't suffer yourself. Don't worry. It will go down. Like, okay, women that give birth through CS, can they tie their stomach? Me, I don't advise them to tie their stomach. After you are feeling pain inside, down there, you are now tying your stomach, giving yourself another problem. Please, my dear, calm down. That tummy is a sign. Whenever you see your baby, don't you feel joy? Don't you feel that connection, that joy? Do you still think about that belly fat? For me, I don't think about it. Whenever I see my children, I'm happy. And when I dress, I still like myself the way I look. Abi, don't I look fine? Okay, the last thing we are going to talk about today is when your water breaks. It's not always like a gush of water like you see in the movies. You know, whenever we are watching our home movies, they will show you that when a baby is coming, that the woman water breaks and you see a gush of water. That's not how it always looks like. For those for new moms, sometimes it's fluids coming out. For me, I don't get that water breaking. Some people's water break. Don't misunderstand me. But for some people, it's just fluids coming out of them. For me, all my children, the three children I gave birth to, my water never broke at home. It was just fluids coming out of me. I just feel pressed, like I want to pee, and I'm always going to the bathroom to pee, and I'm just getting wet, but it wasn't the water that broke. It was, I think, yes, three of them. It was while I was in the labor room, while I was having the contractions. That was when the water broke. So it's not always like a gush of water. Don't expect the water to break at home before going to the hospital. When you are feeling the contractions, make sure you read books about this so that when you are feeling the contractions, you don't just stay at home. You go to the hospital, let them check you, let them know if you're actually in labor or not. Okay, so today that's where we're going to conclude this, and please don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to like this video, and please click on the bell like button so that anytime I post any video you'll be the first to watch it. Thank you. I hope you learned something from this. For those who are new moms, for those who are new to my channel, I hope you are learning from this. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh, I'm watching all of you. Bye.